We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of. Here's Cameron Maben now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Detroit.
First of three here on this Tuesday night as the game's first offering is taken for strike one. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Standing in, Victor Reyes. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Jonathan Scope to hit next. Circle change is cut on and missed. 0-1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Reyes is off at first with 2 away. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Spencer Turnbull, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-1. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Has a look, now the pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Still 2-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1. Into the box now, Rowdy Tellez. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Now at the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The 0-1 delivery. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Two balls and a strike. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Liner towards second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Jays held in check. We are still scoreless.
Leading off to Detroit, the designated hitter, Harold.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. And the pitch. Too high. And it's 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Reined in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the catcher.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Fouled off. No score here as we play inning number 2. 1-2 to the Tigers catcher. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. First offering on its way.
The shortstop. 1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. McKinney is going to have room out there as he puts at the plate. Travis Shaw, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Bat explodes as this is popped up. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Another full count pitch home. Now a swing and a ball hit on the ground for the first baseman Cabrera, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that misses inside. 1-0. That evens it up. 1-1. And the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. Digging in, Rendell Gritchick. He comes into this one hoping for a late season push toward moving up near the top of that RBI leaderboard. 1-0 the count. As a look, now the pitch. 2-1 the count. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. In the air, out to right. Stewart is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Stepping up now, Reese McGuire. He went 2 for 4 to close out Sunday's series finale. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Turnbull is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for Toronto. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Now at the plate, Kristen Stewart, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Next up for Detroit, number 19. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. High and deep down the left field line. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Heading out towards shallow right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Cameron Maben. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. 3rd inning, no score to this point. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Gritchick will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. That'll bring up Billy McKinney. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair.
The center fielder, Billy.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to 3rd, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball 1. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. The 2-1 home. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And he lays off for ball 1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Pitch on the way. To 2-2 now.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Victor Reyes will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. Cabrera, a 36-year-old veteran. This is his 18th season in the big leagues, so he's had quite an incredible career.
Yeah, he has seen it all. I don't know if he's old school, new school, middle school, whatever the case may be. He's seen an influx of all different types of players, all different mindsets, how to hit, how to pitch. This guy has officially seen it all.
Still even at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit hard to the right. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the run will score as the Tigers are off to a 1-0 lead.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Rose. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually I'll tell you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Shaw waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Harold Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
So now to the plate. Austin Romine. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. Now a throw behind the runner, and it's in time to get him. And that, folks, is the danger of the hit and run. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count. This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
You froze him on the fastball there. Rowdy Tellez sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
Now batting, the third baseman, Travis Shaw.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Strike one to start the at-bat. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fastball well outside. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. The 1-2 misses inside off the plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Striding forward now is the DH, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Yes, he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First and second now, 1 man out. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
One there.
The right fielder,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Randall Grichuk, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Heading out towards shallow right. Stewart is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So stepping in, Nico Goodrum flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And it's gone as they add still another. Up next steps Kristen Stewart.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Up next for the Tigers.
So digging in now, number 19. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
The batter.
Standing in now, Cameron Maben, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. In the air now out to left field. Oh, and he misses it. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And set to go is the switch hitting outfielder, Victor Reyes. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Here comes the first pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. swing and a little blooper to center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away. And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera, who's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. Here comes the 1-0. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder giving chase. And oh no, it's off his glove. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher is going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, toeing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And that's the first out.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Now batting, Billy McKinney comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Now here's the pitch. No balls and a strike to count.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And that one finds the target on the outside corner, 2-2. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
2 out with the man at first. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Scope. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the... To the plate now is the designated hitter, Harold Castro. He'll look to get the Tigers going in their half of the 6th. Dave Wall takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Swing and a line drive. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
In there, a base hit.
Boy, D-Row, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now. You want to get a little bit greedy. Ideally, it'd be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Just hung in there on that one.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
There's one on to first as they get the double play. Stepping in for the Jays, Rowdy Tellez. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits. So,
and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
To short. To second for 1. On to first. And as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away. Digging in now, Travis Shaw. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. 2 out, nobody on. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Scope is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Next for the Tigers, number 19. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is McKinney. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 2-0 now. Has a look. Now the pitch. Victor Reyes will be next. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Now to the plate, Victor Reyes trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Weak grounder back to the mound. They get the force at the plate. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jonathan Scope. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 the count. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
The designated hitter, Harold Castro.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Harold Castro stands in as he looks at a called strike.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Tigers' designated hitter.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. Leading off the inning, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And a good throw gets him one gone. Here's Randall Grichuk, 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And he looks at a curveball that falls in, 1-1.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
2 balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Now this is foul tipped right into the catcher's glove as he holds on to preserve the strikeout, and there are 2 away. The first pitch of the at-bat on its way. Reese McGuire stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Now batting, center fielder, Billy.
At the plate now, Billy McKinney. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That misses. 2-0.
After this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate.
필라델피아 튜닝 추천 감사합니다.
Popped him up. Number 19.
나 씨발 첫판 너무 안 된다.
The inning is over.
주어지
Blue Jays
브로.
held in check. They trail in this one 3-0. Stepping in, Austin Romine. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Alek Manoah takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. At the plate, Nico Goodrum. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. To second for 1. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Number 14.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Kristen Stewart. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And he popped him up. Coming in is Hernandez, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. The throw into second, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Tigers fail to make any noise, but they lead it 3-0. Buck Farmer is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Second baseman.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
괜찮아요 지금 뭐.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. See you later. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 2-0 to the Jays left fielder.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
2 balls and a strike now. Now that ball is smoked. Carrying to deep left. Reyes is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Number 44.
Into the box, Rowdy Tellez. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Maben there to put it away for out number 2.
둘다 잡았는데 와 이거 하다가 들어.
Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Lourdes Gurriel. He was a double play victim last time around. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And there's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Ready for another shot now. Number 19. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Popped up. Tellez is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
초판에 막 조질 물입니다. 월요일에 또 시험 받다가 또 시간 돌았네.
Cameron Maben. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. 1 ball, no strikes the count. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Chopped in front of home plate. And there's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 20.
Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Victor Reyes. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Gurriel ranging into the outfield. He can't get there as it falls in. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Miguel Cabrera is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Joe Jimenez comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Bottom of the inning now. Standing in, Travis Shaw. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set. Here it comes.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Swinging a shot back up the middle. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out. Stepping into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Rendell Grichuk is on deck. There's ball 4. Stepping into the box, Randall Grichuk. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. Reese McGuire will be next. 3 balls and a strike to count to Randall Grichuk. Swings through it for strike number 2. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4. Striding into the box, Reese McGuire. He singled his last time up. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. 1-1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, listen, they've done a real good job here, notching a win on the first day of September. They're hoping that's a sign of good things to come in this final month of the season.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1.
이 판은 막, 와, 애들 존나 하고 막, 와, 또 뭐, 씨발, 지판이었나? 데이토리도만 만나면, 씨발, 모란티만 만나면 얼마나 하노? 세 게임 만나서 게임. 아. 30판 벨페한테 지네.
We are under the into the box is the leadoff hitter Cameron Maben, and we are ready for baseball. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Runs up and gets this one down. And a wise decision there to make sure this ball stays foul, and that's the 2nd strike. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. McKinney will get there, and he puts it away to into the box now. Kevin Biggio. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. So guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started this road trip off right. Yesterday, there was one common theme. There was great starting pitching. Guy went out and absolutely executed. Hopefully he passes the baton to this guy today, and he goes out and follows suit.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Reyes is under this one. 1 gone.
Batting second, the left fielder,
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hernandez.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, that two-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
And he misses with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And a ball 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Hernandez leads off first with 1 away. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. In now, Lourdes Gurriel. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that 2-seamer has a mind of its own.
Unable to find the zone with the slider.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
2-1 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes set, the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back the left fielder on the warning track. He makes the catch. A couple of walks, but no damage. So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. That evens it up 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. On the run is Hernandez. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Striding in, Harold Castro. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. McKinney is there. 2 gone. So coming to the plate, Austin Romine. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is next to bat for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Swing and a liner.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Now the 1-0. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bottom of the second here with no score. A full count, 3-2 to Randall Grichuk. Reese McGuire, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Now in the box, Reese McGuire. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0. Line drive to left. Reyes is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
나 심청자 보러.
Settling in now, Nico Goodwin. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. A runner at first with no outs here. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
The third baseman.
Into the box, number 19. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Had nibbled the corner there but missed. 2-1. A swing and a miss there. 2-2. Third inning, no score to this point. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
To the plate now, Victor Reyes, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Lifted in the air to center field. McKinney is there, and he puts this one away for the third out.
Welcome back as the Blue Jays look to get their bats going in the 3rd inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. One major factor in their struggles has been the strikeout. Entering the day, they have more strikeouts than any other team in the league, leading a member of the coaching staff to tell me, without a doubt, it's something we have to rectify. Strikeouts happen, but sometimes it feels like we're losing focus and just flailing up there, and that can't happen. That's something for us to keep an eye on with this club, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Now the 1-1 pitch. It is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. Ball 2. The 2-2. Here's at the knees and called strike 3. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kevin Biggio. He flew out in his last at-bat. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Teoscar Hernandez is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he takes a cold strike one. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a cold strike two. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. 2-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. We'll see Miguel Cabrera.
뭔가 안 맞네요. 스쿨님 어서 오세요.
That'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Splitter here, and it's taken for strike one.
와, 나 씨발 맞는 말이네.
And he popped him up. Tellez.
어떻게 쳐야 될지 모르겠네.
But this will land untouched. Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2. Pops this one up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, if this pitcher's going to live in the outer half of the plate, then you're going to have to dive out there and get it. And that's exactly what he did. Hey, that's a heck of a job right there, going the other way after seeing 3 pitches on the outer half.
Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And he will reach down to put this one away. Good job of hanging with it there for the first out.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Harold Castro. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. From the stretch. Swing and a liner. So this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Now batting.
So 2 outs now for the Tigers in their half of the 4th. And up next, the catcher, Austin Romine. 1-0 the count. This is in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Hernandez. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in, Rowdy Tellez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and a strike to count. That's lifted the other way out to left. Reyes is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
The batter, number 13.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Lourdes Gurriel. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Here it comes. 0-2.
I got to count 1-2.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. It's a full count, 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And the fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. 2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the fourth. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. No balls and 1 strike. Softly hit out to short. And this will be pulled easily for the Blue Jays leave a pair. Tied, nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardner during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs.
어제 좀 잘 되는데 오늘 낮에 했던 영 안 되네. 갑자기 가면 오네.
Pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First pitch on its way. Kristen Stewart is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The 1-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Outside, 3-0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
This is line to left. But this will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
Now batting, third base.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Number 19 is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Welcome back to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. Ready for another chance? Billy McKinney. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope. Outside.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Maben is there. And that's the 3rd out.
지혜인이 뭐 저기서?
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Cameron Maben is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Ground ball right side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Hey, you got to respect the first baseman getting dirty right there, but that batter was able to shoot that right past him.
Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. Into the box now, Victor Reyes. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Tellez is there, and he has it for the out. Digging in once again, Miguel Cabrera. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Yeah, that's a pitch right there to split finger that needs to be buried, and it was not executed. Left it thigh high, and as an offensive player, that's what you're waiting on.
And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Standing in now, Jonathan Scope. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Got him swinging in the dirt. So now 2 men in scoring position. Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Harold Castro. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Behind 0-2 now, and he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's it. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He'll start it out against Michael Fulmer to begin the inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Behind 0-2 now. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Ground ball left side. Gets dirty and gloves it. He gathers the throw. Not in time. Almost a remarkable play, but now the potential lead run is aboard at first.
I can't begin to tell you how difficult it is as a former shortstop to go in that hole, backhand, try and get up and make a play to first. It's a heck of a long throw. He put his best foot forward, but just was not able to complete the play.
2-0 now. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit out towards second. The second for 1, on to first, and as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Lourdes Gurriel. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
2 out, nobody on. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4. So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Chasing after it is Maben. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. At the plate, Austin Romine. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
Up next for the Tigers.
First delivery to him on the way. Taken, but called a strike.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he fouls this one off. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. And another foul ball. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Kristen Stewart. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double. First pitch is a splitter for a called strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the... Now the Toronto designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. 0-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Maven is there. He's got it 1 away.
The right fielder,
Now at the plate, Rendell Grichuk. He's 0 for 1 thus far. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
And there's ball 2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. And he misses with it. 1-1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Heading out towards shallow right. Stewart will come in a bit and put it away for the 2nd out of the inning. That'll bring up Billy McKinney. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Here it comes, 1-0. Weakly hit towards first. On to first, and this will...
나 미치겠네 진짜. 어떻게 하든지 너 왜 이래야 되지?
First pitch of the at-bat. Cameron Maben is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
Fouled off. The 1-2. Chopped toward the second baseman. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Victor Reyes. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. And he'll make the catch on the run as he reaches down to Spirit for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Here's the first pitch to him. Strike one to start the at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. So now to the plate, Jonathan Scope, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Lays off 2 and 2 now. Hit to third. Shaw has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no. Jeimer Candelario is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Number 46.
In there for strike one. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Fastball called for strike 2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Count is 1 and 2 now. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it, 1 gone.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Teoscar Hernandez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Lifted in the air to center. Maben is there, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Stepping in, Rowdy Tellez, 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Soft liner towards short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is down and ordered. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. So striding in, Harold Castro, and his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Sean Reed Foley will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Reed Foley, 23 years old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting,
at the plate now, Austin Romine, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it.
High and deep to straightaway right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Ready now, Nico Goodrum. He was a ground out victim last time up. And he lays off there 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to the right. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Boy, this has been really frustrating. They're piling up the base hits, but they can't seem to get that one big knock to drive some runs in.
Yeah, and this can get frustrating for a team. Doesn't matter what your batting average is. The bottom line is W's and L's, and they got to find a way to get some runs.
And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Into the box, Kristen Stewart. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. And give it up on a phenomenal play to retire. Ronnie Garcia comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lourdes Gurriel is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
All even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Fastball is outside, and it's full now. 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
The third baseman, number 6.
Stepping in now, Travis Shaw. Fouled away. A windup and the 0-1. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. And he misses again. Ball 3. And he lays off. Ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first. At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Bernardo Nieves will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Here's the first pitch. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 1-1 pitch. Garcia has logged upwards of 100 innings of work on the mound and has a rather inflated ERA, one that won't come down easily. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Randall Grichuk is on deck. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. The 3-1 pitch. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. This will be foul off to the right, out of play. Now the 3-2 pitch. Pitch strike 3 called. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Randall Grichuk at the plate now. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Nieves remains in the game playing third after entering the game as a pinch hitter in the previous half inning. Weak grounder down the line at third. Reined in. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Cameron Maybin. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Brandon Drury has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder,
Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Reyes. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here.
Pretty much an obligatory take that time.
Yeah, when the first two guys in the inning make first pitch outs, you really don't have much choice.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes, Dan.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Ryan Dull takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Jeimer Candelario is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field.
Waiting on it is Hernandez.
And that's the 3rd out. So striding forward now, Reese McGuire. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there, 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Too high. Ball 3.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order?
And this one bounds around against the wall.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. Interesting here, just where you play a little bit of manager. It's an AL game. Let's see if he employs a little National League style. Maybe ask the guy to bunt and move the runner up right here. I don't think so, though. American League, it's nasty. You're trying to drive something in a gap or over a wall.
The 1-0. A ball and a strike. Possible winning run on second. No one out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hard hit ball to second. Scope has it, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, number 8. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch.
Oh,
Hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1.
Did you get there?
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Now a pitch out as they might have smelled the squeeze that time. The 1-1 pitch. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
The 3-1 pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
So there's ball 4. And it wouldn't surprise me a bit to see the next guy get 4 wide ones as well. Here's the first pitch. Teoscar Hernandez is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drop.
맞아, 저렇게 얘기를.
The rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time.
또 빠졌네.
So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
When you get into extra innings, you're always looking for that one guy to step up and be that hero. And this guy was the hero tonight. What does he do? Steps up with a walk-off home run to end this thing in extras.
In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Ryan Dull gets the win in relief.
배팅이 안 좋을 때 투수력이 있어 완전. 여기까지 쳤으면 진짜 나락이. 세 게임 반. 아 약해지 이 새끼. 보니까 존나 약해 진짜. 거기 뭐 전마들 떨어지면 우리 와일드카드 들어가는데 (1등을) 노려야 돼. 와일드카드는 한판 하나 합치면 끝이잖아. 안 맞습니까?
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Detroit Tigers and the Toronto Blue Jays. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Ready now, Cameron Maben, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The center fielder.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Look, guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
A full count, 3-2 to the Tigers center fielder. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. McKinney's there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in, Victor Reyes. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one. No balls and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
1-2 now. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home-road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
McKinney is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. In there, and it's even at 1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. The 2-1 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Reyes leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Slow little grounder left side. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. Standing in, Harold Castro looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Castro is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Lifted down the line in left. Hernandez is in pursuit, and no one will track it down. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Tigers strand a pair. It's the Tigers nothing. Blue Jays coming up. You're watching me. Now at the plate, Kevin Biggio. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch.
The second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
So guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0 count. Here it is. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. A high fastball is in there.
I got 2-1 to count.
Right side. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. A ball and no strikes. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Coming to the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. No balls and a strike to count. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. First and second now, 1 man out. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Into the box now, Travis Shaw, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pause, now the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, Dero. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't he?
Scope ranging deep into the hole. The flip to the pitcher at the plate, Austin Romine. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The shortstop.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down and in here. 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Kristen Stewart, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Now a swing and a ball foul tip straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out. Now at the plate, Kristen Stewart. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Randall Grichuk at the plate now. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. This is foul right side. And it's 1-1.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
1-2 now. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Digging in, Reese McGuire. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Now here it comes. Liner in there for a base hit.
What a hot streak. Stay hot, my friend. Up over 290. He is flirting with that 300, elusive 300 batting average mark.
First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
To second for 1. Throw to Cabrera for an inning-ending double play. Now at the plate, number 19. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
The third baseman.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit high and deep to right center. McKinney giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Up next to the
Here it comes.
The center fielder.
Cameron Maben is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Now the 0-1. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. At the plate, Victor Reyes, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. 1-2.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
And look out as that one ran in and got him. So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that brings in Miguel Cabrera. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. On the run is Hernandez. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. On the line, that's a base hit in the left field.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
The designated hitter, Harold Castro.
Into the box now, Harold Castro, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. The run scores from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah. Oh, and he snags it out of midair, and that ends the... Stepping up now, Kevin Biggio. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Second baseman.
Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Stewart is there, 1 away. So 1 away in the Toronto third. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. And that misses ball 1. Hernandez stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. 2-0 to the Jays left fielder.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
The count now at 2-1. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in this at bat.
Full count now. The 3-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Digging in to try it again. Nico Goodrum comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game, and it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball just missed above the zone. And he misses. 2-1. Two and 2 the count. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. First pitch of the at-bat. Kristen Stewart comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Into the corner and slicing foul. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. Next up for Detroit, number 19. He's 0 for 1 thus far, and he takes ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. On the ground to the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Order go the Tigers. They still lead it 2-1. A little indecisive with that swing as he waves through it. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up, and there's 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that brings up the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw. Grounded to the right. Scope dives. What a stop. Wow. Two are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second, and indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and so it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the center fielder Cameron Maybin. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back the right fielder, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with a double.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Here's a high pop-up. Pearson will do this himself, and that's the first out. 1 out now here in the Tiger 5th inning, and that brings in Miguel Cabrera. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Coming to the plate now, Harold Castro. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
There's 1, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
The batter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Austin Romine. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. The 0-2 delivery.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Nope, inside, ball 2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Now a swing and a ball hit on the ground for the first baseman Cabrera. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, number 10.
So stepping in, Reese McGuire. He reached on a single in his first try. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Taken in by Scope. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now batting, Billy McKinney. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Reyes is going to have room out there as he puts this. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in now, Nico Goodrum. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time.
Ball 2.
Fouled off.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's laid on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Another one sent foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, number 14.
First offering on its way. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and he'll squeeze this one for the 2nd out.
Now batting, third base.
Next for the Tigers, number 19. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and he pops him up. Right fielder coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Cameron Maben will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. In the dirt here. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kevin Biggio. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
The 1-1 home.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far. Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
2 balls and a strike.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. The 3-1. He loses him on ball 4. So digging in now, Rowdy Tellez. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's set and the pitch. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. And he misses again, 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Swing and a miss. Might have got a piece, actually. It's 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
The count now at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. Now to the plate, Travis Shaw. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Strike 2. Good curveball on the inside black.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 3-2. Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4. So striding in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. No balls and a strike to count.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. Scope moving to his left. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Stepping in, Victor Reyes. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Tanner Roark is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays.
Line shot to first, and there's 1 away. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. In there, strike 1. Fouled away. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
In now, Jonathan Scope, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And it's 0-2 to Scope. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher,
And the throw to first is there. The inning is... Stepping in for the Jays, Rendell Gritchick. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Count even now at 1-1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they'd gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Maben will wait on it. And he's got it for the first out. Standing in, Reese McGuire. A hit in 2 tries so far. In there, and it's 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there, but don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Ready now with the payoff pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. Now the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Line drive, base hit to right.
The batter, the second baseman.
So now to the plate, Kevin Biggio, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fastball well outside. The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Ranging back is Maben. See you later.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command, even if he's still throwing strikes? Stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. And that misses 2-2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Stepping into the box, Austin Romine. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Austin.
This pitch is popped up. Tellez is there. One pitch, one out.
Now batting. Shortstop.
Ready for another shot now. Nico Goodrum. He was a ground out victim last time up. And he gets ahead 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Hernandez is in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Up next steps Kristen Stewart. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Now batting. The third
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into the box, number 19. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Tigers leave 1. No change. Gregory Soto is on now out of the bullpen as he'll make his 70th appearance so far this year.
65. Gregory.
And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes now.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 13. Shortstop.
To the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel.
Gurriel.
As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Brendan Drury will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 3. Brandon Drury.
First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. 3-0 now.
3 balls, no strikes.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now. Next will be the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Stewart will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. Striding into the box, Rendell Grichuk, and their runners at the corners now. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner.
No problem with that take right there. first pitch from a reliever, got to calibrate that velocity.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Now batting, number 10.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when they...
Swing and a drive. How to get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run.
What a piece of clutch hitting. This team is holding on to a slim lead, and he blows this thing wide open with a 3-run blast. That could be the nail in the coffin.
That'll bring up Billy McKinney as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Schreiber playing here in his age 26 season. He was selected in the 15th round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Schreiber has compiled over 65 innings of work, and with an ERA in the 5s, has some work to do to bring it down into a more respectable range. A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side.
Your attention, please. This change defensively for the Blue Jays.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. Anthony Bass comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Here's a high fastball that's fouled off to the right of the catcher here for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Into the box now, Victor Reyes. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. On he pops it up. Gurriel into shallow left. He gets there, and that's the second out. And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. 0-1 the count. 2 out, nobody on. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He makes the catch, and the Blue Jays have taken the rubber match.
It's always nice to give your fans a something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
And tonight's final 7-3. The Jays
맞다 졸라 된다고 해. 팔에
this year.
상대 투수 실책으로
In relief in this 7th of the year.
1점 다음에 막 스리런 맞아갖고 때려갖고 이겼네요.
Down on the field and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt.
아직 빠따가 예 오늘 뭐 영 뭐 감이 없네. 빠따가 막 되든 안 되든 뭐 이기는 게 중요하기 때문에 이거 3게임 차이. 타파 따고 와리네. 스네까지. 그 다음에 발티모어. 아 이제 몇 개가 남았다 이제. 나중에 뭐 여기까지 할게요. 나 뭐 감이 뭐 평소에 나 뭐 감이 안 오네. 나중에 저녁에 올게요. 보시는 약간이 그리고 저기 리두세븐님, 그 다음에 그 유튜브에 계신 분, 나는 저녁에 오겠습니다. 고맙습니다.